Hey superstars, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to have an exciting jump into action match for the match 32 of the ICC World Cup, which is between New Zealand and South Africa. This is Melvin, Foxy Fox, alongside me is Sushant, who is our in-house cricket expert. So Sushant, I think the question now that you want to ask is, what do you think about today's match?
Yeah, I mean, it's that stage of the league wherein everyone's like roping into get into the semi-final positions and only top four teams make it. And looking at both the teams, I mean, they are almost there, but not there yet. So this win will be a very crucial boost to them.
Yes, I totally understand what you're saying because I think right now India cemented its mostly cemented part in the semis and the finals, semis at least.
Semis, yeah.
So now the others are trying their best to climb to the top four. And one thing you guys will notice is the first time in the jump into action mode that we're trying out a prediction format where we usually wait till the end of the second innings, but we thought we'd just try to predict what the score would be before the start of the match. So that's why you might see the scores right now, at least in the stream, will be different. So now, Sushant, can you tell me why do you predict that South Africa hit 364
Yeah, so we have considered like mainly two factors. The first being South Africa are a beast when they are when it comes to batting first. I mean, if you look at their last few of their matches when they batted first, I think they crossed 400 mark twice, and one match was against Australia where they scored 416. And another thing is the pitch, which is
Actually, let's get back to the pitch and all these details later.
yeah.
Let's get on the match first, and then we'll talk about why New Zealand also is only 64. So Sushant, let's start off the match. It's a good pairing, and I think it's a great score to chase. Let's just quickly go through the current states that New Zealand is in.
Yeah, so there are top three batters did very well, and again, as we already know, Sachin Ravindra has been their leading run scorer in this tournament. Again, he has top scored 84, and again the current partnership is going very well, where Darren Mitchell has been paired up with Tom Litton. Should be a easy chase, but we haven't known.
Okay, so let's jump in and see how it is. You had told me previously that South Africa is a beast while batting first, isn't it?
Yeah, correct.
So, question leads me to why New Zealand, who won the toss, chose to bowl.
As I said, there's also a second factor, which is the ground, the pitch.
The pitch, yeah.
The pitch, Pune is generally a very good batting pitch. It gets relatively easier in the second innings when you have to bat under lights and there's a dew and the ball just comes on very nicely onto the batter.
So, even though South Africa is good in the first innings, it's obviously dive miss. It's better for them to chase.
Yes, correct.
Yes, now we are all in. Who's the current bowler, Sushant?
It's their pace bowler G. Koitse. He's been doing pretty well in this tournament. Like he just, I think he gets into that after the opening spell and just picks wickets at a very
Good pace.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, got out. So who will we bring in next? I think we have only
Glenn Phillips.
Glenn Phillips here to help New Zealand win. So yes, I think 65-47 is a pretty decent score. I think to chase. D. Mitchell, do you think how has his performance been throughout the?
Yeah, it was very good. I think he scored a century against India also.
Oh yes.
And having a World Cup 100 in itself is a very big thing, and scoring that against host nations, India.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes. Given that India has been doing so well as well, I think it's a good moral boost for him. Do you think he'll score again another 100 in jump into action?
Jammer actually, yes. I mean, he's batting on 80.
So that's, yes, and yes, Sushant, can you tell us which team do you think who are the underdogs who have a chance of reaching the World Cup other than these two?
Okay, for me, the top four teams would be India. Obviously, it's already in, and the other three teams would be Australia and New Zealand and South Africa. Though I want to see Afghanistan getting into the top four. I mean, that would be such a big boost to
Hmm.
them and all the other associate nations. It's just not a dream of getting into it. You can actually make it to other playoffs.
Ooh.
And the other teams also, Afghanistan and Netherlands also doing well.
Hmm.
As we already discussed in the last session,
Yes.
Netherlands is on top of England on the
In
points
the
table.
points table, yeah, it's very disappointing to be an England fan, but it's a very great day to be a New Zealand fan. And yes, as Sushant said, I think it will be very interesting to see if Afghanistan are able to reach the
Top four, yeah.
top four. Right now, I think having only one informed batsman, it's not wise for us to play rashly. So let's just fill up the essays and start putting out 4s and 6s. So yeah, what about Jimmy Neesham? How's his bowling been?
Yeah, Jimmy Joe is always an all-rounder. He has almost pulled off the chase against Australia in the last match.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I think initially James Neesham was out of the squad. It was Chapman who was doing it, but
Okay.
they didn't get quite the finishing abilities at the end of Chapman. I mean, personally, I feel he's not that of a batsman who gets you those finishing shots.
Okay.
So they swapped him with James Neesham.
James Neesham, yes. Yeah, I think our easy chance of winning 29 balls, hitting 6. We've already reached 100, so I think that's a success. Oh yeah, I think New Zealand will easily win this match. In reality, do you think New Zealand have the same chance as Jump Into Action to win the match?
Yeah, as they are chasing, I think they have a pretty good chance to win this match again.
Yes, as you said, Lucknow ground is a key factor in bowling, batting second.
Batting second.
So yes, you can see jumping in excitement and winning the match. So yes, thank you everyone for viewing the match. I would suggest that you all recommend what are the next things that we can probably stream as well or videos. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you in the next match. So until then, this is Melvin and
This is Sushant.
signing off. Thank you guys.